Hi everybody, Natasha here with the Van City Home Team. And I'm not quite ready, but I'm going live because it's 6 o'clock and we're here this week, Tuesday, talking about kind of a fun subject. Actually, I'm going to have fun with this. So we're going to talk about why realtors are so hated. And you're probably thinking, no, they're not, you nice people out there. But some of you are thinking, oh yeah, we know why people hate realtors. So I've been a realtor for, well, today I was saying 18 years, but I realized that I got licensed in year 2000. So it's been 19 years. Hi, Deborah. Thanks for joining. So there's really 5 top reasons. So I'm going to go through the 5 top reasons and I'm going to kind of mix it up a little bit. But new realtors, especially when they first get into the business, are a little shocked at, you know, they're thinking they're getting into their profession and they're going to be loved and respected, and they realize really quickly how that is not the case. So, and we're not talking about slight. You know, when I first got into the business, I had a few, hi Tanya, I had a few bumps along the way, and I was quite shocked at people's reaction. I had decorated my car with the logo and everything on it, and I would go into the grocery store parking lot, and I would get out of my car and I'd smile at people and their heads would go down as if they didn't want to acknowledge me or say hi. And I thought, wow, this is really weird. So for starters, I totally get it. You know, it takes less than 6 months to get a real estate license. So the bottom line is I totally understand why people would not have a lot of respect for our industry, because you can be licensed in less than 6 months. And you're obviously handling somebody's biggest asset. So, you know, we're dealing with a lot of money, a lot of emotions, and you've only got 6 months worth of experience at that point, at the beginning. So what people don't realize is that we have to go through the school of hard knocks, which is kind of funny that I got in this industry in the first place, because my parents always said that I like to do things the hard way. So clearly that was correct, because I've been doing it the hard way for the last 19 years. Anyway, real estate boards, of course, offer courses. You know, when you get out of school, you really know nothing about selling real estate and you learn pretty quickly. So it's kind of all about the experience. And so there's courses through the real estate board, there's seminars, there's coaching programs. I belong to a coaching program and I constantly get educated. And a lot of realtors do, but that doesn't mean that they're actually absorbing the information. So there is a huge turnover in this industry. There are, in the greater Vancouver area, 14,500 realtors, I think it was. I'm expecting probably the count is going to drop a little bit this year, but we'll see what happens. I mean, the market has definitely shifted, so not sure. 2008, definitely there was a big shift, and I actually was part of it. I ended up leaving in 2008 when the mortgage crash happened, and I took my son and we went to Mexico for a year. So not that I didn't have a successful business, but I just realized that we were in for a little bit of a lull and I might as well take some time out and enjoy it. So I did do that. Anyway, realtors come from all walks of life. So hi Ted, thanks for joining. You know, they're all different backgrounds. Some are, you know, fresh out of school. They've never done any sales at all before. Some are school teachers, some are police officers, some are, you know, very analytical. There's all kinds of personality types. So really, we're all super different. And so we appeal to different types of clients. Hi, Kim. Thanks for joining. The bottom line really is experience. I mean, as I said, the hard knocks, you know, when you figure that I've been in the business for 19 years. So now, you know, if an agent's been in the business for 20 years, hi, Sandra, hola. So if you've been in the business for 20 years and you average a deal per month, let's say, you know, that's over 240 sales. So hopefully you've learned a few things, and I'm sure you've made some mistakes along the way, but after 240 sales, let's hope that you know how to sell real estate. So people hate us. Well, people hate us because number one reason is because they think we make too much money. So and real estate is easy. So, I mean, all you have to do is put a sign in the ground, right? And maybe take a few pictures and then the property sells. No, not the case at all. What they don't know is what happens between signing the contract, hi Jenna, and when the completion actually happens. And I think that that's probably our fault. I mean, one of the 5 reasons is lack of communication. I mean, realtors aren't communicating what we're doing. We just are so used to doing things that we're not used to telling our clients all of the steps that go into the process. And I think we probably should. The average agent actually makes like 4 to 6 transactions a year. So, a lot of us are not making as much money as people think. 4 to 6 transactions, then you pay your brokerage fees, then you pay for all your overhead. I had a client the other day, it was quite funny. She asked me, hey, Eric. I'm good, I'm glad you don't hate me, thanks. I had a client ask me the other day, how much does RE/MAX pay you? Do you get a gas allowance? So I kind of thought that was funny, and I realized sometimes people don't really know that we don't get paid until we actually sell something. So anyway, a lot of realtors, you'll see, that you think they make a lot of money because they're driving around in their BMW or their Mercedes. They've got their Armani suit. I know, Eric, I'm pretty sure you have an Armani suit. But the truth is that most of those cars are leased. Sorry to everybody out there. And rightfully so. I mean, we're portraying an image. So why would you want to hire somebody, that shows up and they look like, they're kind of just came from the back alley? Obviously, you want somebody that's going to represent you that is successful. So that's part of how it is. Although I have to say that there are some agents that have a little too much ego and maybe they are not liked so much and maybe they need to tone it down a little bit. I don't think that has anything to do with real estate. I think it has more to do with just general personality. We don't like everybody in the world, and that's just the way it is. So anyway, I'm not telling you any of this so you can feel sorry for agents. I just kind of wanted to educate people that our job is really not that easy. People think it is, like I said, that you just put a sign in the ground and you can sell a home. But it isn't. It isn't. It's many, many, many hours. And if we were to actually not love the job as much as I love my job, I probably would want to make a better hourly rate in some cases. So I just want to finish that off by saying, don't be haters, and realize that everybody's got a story behind them. Every profession, as easy as it looks, is got its own set of trials and tribulations. And so keep going, keep working with whoever you choose to work with, and just love everybody. All right, we'll see you on Thursday for the Van City Scoop. Bye, guys.